Hi guys, welcome back to Ash Talks Basketball. And today we're talking about where Victor Wembanyama could go and how each team could do trades to make sure they have a better chance of getting him this trade deadline. The 7 teams I'm going to be going over are the Detroit Pistons, the Charlotte Hornets, the San Antonio Spurs, the Houston Rockets, the Utah Jazz, and finally the dark horse I have, the Toronto Raptors. I'm going to go over all 7 teams, and let's get straight into the video. I'm ordering the teams from most likely to least likely. Starting off with most likely, I have the San Antonio Spurs. The one thing I think they need to do is trade Jakob Poeltl. They need to get rid of the old guys to make room for Victor Wembanyama and just lose more games. The more you lose, the better the odds you have. I think it's very simple. All these teams near the bottom need to start tanking. I know the league's on watch, but there's no way you can't put in all your effort at this point in the season to get Victor Wembanyama. The next team I have is the Charlotte Hornets. If they trade away Terry Rozier and Kelly Oubre, I think they have a really, really good chance at getting Victor Wembanyama. Him and LaMelo Ball would be a deadly duo in the NBA for years to come. They need to rest LaMelo, make sure he doesn't get any injuries. Just rest him, be careful with him. You don't have to win games. Your aim is not to win games. So rest him, trade Terry Rozier and Kelly Oubre to make the worst team possible so you can build up in the coming years with a LaMelo and Victor Wembanyama duo, which would be absolutely deadly. The next team I have is the Orlando Magic. I think they have to trade away their older players like Jonathan Isaac and Wendell Carter Jr. to get picks and young players so they can improve their odds like all these other teams to get Victor Wembanyama. I think it's a very simple thing. I'm not sure if they're going to choose that path because they're already a really, really young team and they could just blow by it and try and go from where they are at. But if they do want to get Victor Wembanyama, I think they'll have to trade away some of their main pieces to get better odds at the number 1 pick. The Houston Rockets, I'm going to make this quick. They need to trade Eric Gordon for his sake and this team's sake. He's getting old, and I would love to see him on a competitive team, being that last piece to win a championship. For the Detroit Pistons, I think they have to trade Bojan Bogdanovic. I know he's been really good for them this season, but the problem is they don't want anybody playing good. The only people they want playing good are rookies. And the other thing is, I don't think they should be rushing Cade back. I don't think he was even on the table for playing this season, but don't in any circumstance rush him back because he doesn't need to. They want to lose games, so rest Cade for this season. And when they have Victor Wembanyama, maybe he would be a great fit to just go all in the next couple seasons after that. The next team I have is the Toronto Raptors. And it's not easy for me to say this as a Raptors fan, but I think we need to blow it up. Go big or go home. If we're going to do this, we're going to do this big. We need to trade everybody. Other than Scotty Barnes, everybody's on the table. Get everybody out. Get picks in. Make our team lose. We need everybody out. We need picks and young players to help build around Victor Wembanyama as kind of a second rebuild. If we're going to do this, we need to do this big. And I've done more information on this, and I went on a deeper dive in a video. If you want to see that video, it should be in the description down below. The next team I have is the Utah Jazz. I think they need to avoid trading as much as possible while still losing, because I know they do not want to trade anybody. They seem really set with the team they have right now. So I think they're going to have to tank as much as possible. And if they're going to do that, that would be a deadly team with Victor Wembanyama, Lauri Markkanen, and Colin Sexton. That would be an amazing team going forward. If the Utah Jazz could pull this off, that is one of the most impressive rebuilds in NBA history. And that's all I have for you today. So thank you for watching the video and have a nice day.